What's up, everybody? There we go. Oh, what's up, everyone? How are you? How are you? How are you? All right, this is Thursday, of course, and we are on Purple Couch Conversations with, of course, me, Cal Marshall. So I wanted to say, first off, thank you guys for joining. Happy Thursday. As you all know, we usually do every Thursday, and we talk about great topics, have interesting guests, and we do a little bit, we're doing things a little bit different. We're growing and doing things. Hey, guys. And so today's topic, we are going to talk about sex. Sex. And how are we talking about sex this Thursday? Well, we're going to be talking about sexuality, the difference between asexual, demisexual, non-binary, and all of those things in between. For me, myself, I have been with I've had a lot of friends. I have a lot of people in my life who are pretty dope. With those people, I've had to learn different pronouns, different things that sort of kind of make me have to understand and grow a little bit more. With that being the case, this is why I am having this conversation. Also, if you guys want, make sure you post, share, let me know what you guys are talking. Let me know what you guys think. You can have some feedback in here as well. So with that being the case, today's show is all about sexuality, understanding the terms, the pronouns, and just really being respectful of everyone that happens to be on our earth and in our planet. With that being the case, before we dive into that, I first want to say thank you so much to our sponsors, D. Lorraine Handbags and Adrian Shoes. We are doing a Mother's Day giveaway this next Thursday on this show. We are giving away a bag, a lovely Italian handmade purse, and a lovely pair of shoes, a gift certificate for a pair of shoes to any deserving mother. So if you have a deserving mother and you have a woman in your life who is a motherly figure, please go to the official fan page and make sure that you submit a picture, story, and why they should be, the best mom ever, or considered the best mom ever, or considered a shero for the women who have no children. So I got my phone because this is a lot for me. I have been researching and studying and reading, but my memory is not that good. So I have to just be honest with you guys. So first thing we're going to talk about the questions that you can basically see. With these questions that I'm going to state, these are the basic questions that most people ask themselves in trying to figure out who they are. With a guide to asexuality, asexual people, or ACE for short, is simply someone that does not experience sexual attraction. That's all there is to it. Someone who is asexual basically does not see sex in a person. They enjoy the intimacy, they enjoy the romanticism, but they don't need the sexual situation to occur. All they need is for, hey, I love you, I have intimacy, I care for you, and they have the relationship without the relations. Now, with asexual people, that can be one piece of love. The next step that we go into comes into the demisexual people and gray asexuality. So with gray asexuality and asexual people, okay, asexual people are not about abstinence. They are about having no relations with a relationship. Asexuality is not a synonym for celibacy or a pledge of abstinence. Asexuality is not a choice. Asexuality is not a fear of sex or relationships. It is a genuine disinterest for sex, not having any type of will or want to be sexually active with anyone. So here are some questions outside of the asexuality. You have gray asexuality. Those are people who identify somewhere in between sexual and asexual. You have demisexual people. These are people who only experience sexual attraction once they form a strong emotional connection with another person. And then you have queer platonic. Queer platonic are people who experience a type of non-romantic relationship where there is an intense emotional connection that goes beyond the traditional friendship. Aces commonly use hetero, homo, and bisexual and pansexual in front of the word romantic to describe what and who they experience romantic attraction to. So here are the 5 questions that you all can actually find out or sort of answer yourself and see where you land on the scale of asexuality to just straight up sexual. All right. So the first one is, my friends talk about sex all the time, but I don't feel any desire to be with someone in that way. Is it normal to not feel any sexual attraction towards other people? Well, the answer to that is yes, it is completely normal. Every time you are with somebody who you have a romantic interest in, it does not have to be sexual. And depending upon who you are and the type of relationship that you are creating, sex doesn't have to be in the forefront. And just so you all know, today is a shortened version of the show. I want to just come in this Wednesday because we are preparing an amazing show for Mother's Day. So want to let you guys know that. So here we go. Sorry, it was so off topic. But anywho, yes, it's completely normal to be to have friends to talk about sex and not really be a part of the sexual conversation or want to be a part of it. That's completely normal. The second question, I am romantically attracted to boys and girls, but I don't want to be with them physically. Can I be bisexual and asexual? A lot of youth are going through this identity question right now. And the question and answer to that question really is yes. It is absolutely possible. Because you feel romantically attracted to others, you may feel comfortable using the term romantic, or you may feel, interested in using sexual, but bisexuality or biromantic, all of those things interact. Just because you are attracted to boys and girls, or boys or girls, but you aren't sexually attracted to them, it still can mean that you have a romantic interest in them. And because it's not a sexual interest, it still deems you asexual. But you're asexual hetero, or asexual homo, or asexual pan, or whatever you want to put in front of that particular sexuality that you're using. The next question that we can ask, I kissed my boyfriend for the first time and it was gross. Does this mean that I am asexual? The question makes sense, but the answer, not necessarily, actually, because there are a lot of times where the chemistry may not work. So if, let's just say, you kiss somebody, be it boy or girl, and that's someone that you like, and you just don't have the proper chemistry, then you probably, you probably don't need to worry about it. It's about not kissing someone and feeling like it's gross or not liking it. It's about not even wanting to kiss the person. It's about not really feeling that intention or that intensity to want to deliver, or feeling some way bad afterwards, because it's not what you wanted to do. So it sounds like you're listening to yourself when you get in touch with your feelings and you say these types of things out loud. But people who identify as asexual people experience little to no sexual attraction to others. And it's weird because we think about it all the time and we never really pay attention to if we really are interested in the person, or if we're interested in the sexual chemistry for it. That's interesting to me. So how do I tell my partner, the person that I like, that I am asexual? And there are a lot of people who are not born asexual, but become asexual over time. So if you have been in your life and you feel as though you may be asexual, or you feel as though sex isn't a big thing for you and it sort of kind of turns you off to think about it, but you still enjoy the connections, you could have evolved into an asexual individual, which is why it's very interesting to me to talk about this, because there are so many people who feel as though they don't really want to have sex, but they also don't understand asexuality because they're in a different generation. But in reality, because of the actions that we take, we can become asexual over time, and sort of kind of develop it. So how do you tell your partner if you have been with somebody and you sort of kind of are becoming asexual or demisexual, or your sexuality is changing? Not saying you're changing from hetero or homo, just saying that you're changing from wanting to do it all the time to not really wanting to do it at all. Well, this is a tough question, and there really isn't an easy answer. Coming out to anyone can be scary, and many people in the ACE community, and ACE, ACE is the shortened version for asexual people. So coming out in the ACE community and being ACE, being a part of the ACE community, you can face specific risk when coming out, like being rejected by a partner, or a love interest. Some aces even voice fears of never finding a partner who will accept them for who they are. However, there is a whole community out there, okay, that's able to help you with support. A great place to check out is Aven, Aven. I got my information for this topic off the Trevor Project. The Trevor Project is an organization that totally helps people with coming out, people understanding sexuality, gay, straight, bi, trans. And for me, I feel as though with our generation, there are a lot of pronouns, him, her, she, his, they, them. And in our particular generation, it's harder because the generation before us really didn't subscribe to the label and the labels and the way that labels sort of kind of interacted. People say you were either straight or gay. All the stuff in between sort of kind of flipped the script for a lot of people, unfortunately. With flipping the script on people, our generation is the first generation to sort of kind of push through, and that was like the Gen Z and millennials, the millennials and all that stuff push through. But even with me being younger, I have a hard time sort of kind of differentiating. I have friends of mine who have changed from him to her. I have friends who have changed from her to them. And in navigating this conversation, it can be extremely difficult. It even sort of kind of becomes even more difficult for people who have children who are experiencing these exact same issues. It's not just straight or gay any longer. It's not just you're a lesbian or you're, it's stems, which are lesbians and soft girls, and you have the harder girls, and you have all these different sub-genres and sub-niches of the community, of the gay community, of the straight community, that we're trying to be respectful of everyone, but everyone sort of kind of is learning as they go. And how to respect others as they go makes it even that much more difficult, because you don't want to be out of line or out of pocket or out of place by saying the wrong thing saying the wrong thing or calling the wrong person out of the wrong pronoun. So yeah, that was really what tonight's show was all about. It's just a simple show. I want to just break down titles, labels, and how to differentiate, and how to understand your children, how to understand people who tell you who they are, and what they believe in, because it's for us all to respect each other. It's up to us to take the next level and just be respectful of everyone. So if you have any questions, I actually am up here with you guys now for, a few, for the next few, for next until almost 8 o'clock. So I wanted this show to be an open dialogue show in regards to sexuality and how to understand it all. Because as I said before, so many people are going through the discovery. Even adults are learning now that, at the age of 40 or 50, that maybe it's not that you didn't like sex. Maybe you were just asexual and you didn't know it. You didn't know because it wasn't a term that was talked about or discussed. And then sometimes you might have just been demisexual and just needed that full romantic interaction and conversation to really interject what you felt. Yeah, that's about it. So make sure you come on in, comment, let's talk. I'm opening up the forum if you guys want to come on this. If you would like to come on or have a conversation, make sure you post a comment. Let me hear what you think about this conversation. If you have any questions about it, just go ahead and post it, all that good stuff. If you want to call in, you can call in as well. I'm looking at your comments now, guys, saying, oh, what is asexual? Hey, Kelly, how are you? Okay, so we just had the conversation. Asexual means someone who does not like sex, someone who does not want to have sex, someone who is completely against sex. They are not interested in any type of sexual connection. They're only interested in the emotional relationship. That's what asexual is, Kelly. It's just being completely interested in the romantic aspect of a relationship and not being interested in anything to do with sexual intercourse or intimacy. No oral, no anything, just relationship with no relations. I hope that answered. If there are any more questions, come on, guys, bring them on in. We're talking about asexual, demisexual. Demisexual are for people who like relationships, who like the relationships, who sort of kind of can become sexually interested and active with someone if they have a connection that actually grows big enough. I'm sorry. So this is the question, guys. What is asexual? Asexual means you are not interested in sex in the least bit. There's nothing that can be done to make you want to have sex. You don't like kissing. You don't like any of that, and it turns you off. And hey, Kelly, you're welcome. Okay, we have someone saying, can that really work though? Yes, it can really work. There's a community. The community, which I will be posting later, is the AVEN, the AVEN community. You can find them at asexuality.org. That's asexuality.org. I'll be posting that as well. If you have any more questions, guys, come on, bring them on in. But with that community, asexuality, AVEN stands for Asexuality Visibility and Education Network. This group hosts the world's largest online asexual community. For those of you who don't know. And I need to probably just go ahead and let you guys know that for real. Like, yeah, they do that. And it gives people the opportunity to actually, find out more about themselves and about what they actually do. I'm going to post this. I'm going to post this for you guys because, yeah, somebody needs it. All right, we're going to the next question. Sorry, guys. We're going to go ahead and switch it over. Asexual to discover. Yeah. Sorry, guys, just had to do that real quick because I want you guys to be able to see it and know that there are ways to do it. Come on, let's ask questions. Today's all about questions. What is it called when you want sex but no relationship? Getting busy. No. Sex with no relationship. That would be. I think it's just called liking sex or being a sex addict, depending upon how much sex it is that you enjoy having when there's no, I guess, yeah. When you like sex but no relationship, you just like sex. I'm like, yeah, I don't know and I don't believe in doing the shaming of making anyone feel bad about what they do, your personal life, So yes, come on, more questions, guys. Come on, bring them on in. We're talking tonight. We're just having a great conversation. If anybody would like to come on the show and be a guest, to really be on the screen with me, come on in. Let me know. I'll send you the link and you all can come on in. Yes. Yeah. So that is that's that part so far. That's that part. Let me see. We're still sending out some more stuff, guys. So yeah, you guys are still here. We still have another 15 more minutes having this conversation and just joining in. Our next conversation that the next topic that we're going to have today is a interesting topic. It came up in conversation with me, which is why we had this whole conversation. And since we're talking about sexuality and what people like to do in their sexual life, what we're going to also talk about are sex toys. So in talking with one of my friends recently, are they dodging the chemistry? No. They are not dodging the chemistry. What it is that people who are asexual just don't really care to have sex. It's not something that they are interested in. It's something that they find revolting. It makes them sick. It makes them feel really bad. So no, it's not that they're dodging chemistry. It's just that they are not in the mental space or emotional space to actually take in the chemistry or even want to or even understand it. It doesn't work for them. And now I know I was going to say sex toys. So this is what we're talking about. One of my friends and we talked about it, and she told me that she had a problem with her partner. She bought a new toy that had a high vibration, like most toys, had very high vibration. It was higher with a high frequency. Anyhow, she used the toy the first time, it was amazing. Used the toy the second time, it was great. Used the toy the fourth time, her boyfriend came over and she was numb. So what are we talking about? Why is this story important? I know some of you guys are probably like, what the hey? The reason it's important is because we're talking about what happens when you use the toys as well too much. So some people are asexual and have no type of feeling for sexuality, that don't want it, aren't interested in it. Then there are some people who are overly sexual who love to have sex. And those people might be also chronic masturbators. And with that being the case, there are toys that women and men are using that are a little bit different than toys of back in the day. With that, the toys that vibrate have become stronger, more powerful. And with that, some people have been using them and they have been reacting to them with going numb. So how do you resensitize yourself after you've been desensitized from toys? There's a break you have to go through. And some people have experienced this. If you have experienced it and you're open to talking about it, please feel free to come on or even put a comment in and let me know. And if you have not experienced it, but if you have not experienced it, hey, I haven't either. And I want to say kudos for, whatever, kudos for it, kudos. So with that, I actually, we are almost, we have 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes of us talking about asexuality and everything else in between. It's crazy. I haven't been with you guys. Like last week, we didn't do the show, and this week we're doing the show because we wanted to just make sure that you guys, we had some people who asked about it, and I'm glad that you guys asked about it and wanted to see it. We're maintaining amazing topics and interesting topics. Today's topic was just about sex, having a simple conversation about sex and being respectful. Next week, we are going to be discussing Mother's Day gifts and everything. Of course, we're going to talk to some of the best Mother's Day gift suppliers, Black-owned business owners, and people who have created amazing products for women. We are also going to go down the list of deserving mothers, deserving sisters, deserving motherly figures. Hey, we even throwing in drag mothers, whatever. And we're throwing in these people because we want you to submit every shero in your life. Thank you. We want you to give every woman who has had any motherly figure, role model that you have had in your life. If you have had someone who has truly, truly, truly poured into you, helped you, been there for you, and they deserve something nice and sweet, bring them on over here. Go to the official Cal Marshall fan page on Facebook. Post a picture and tag them. And or if you're on Instagram or you're on somewhere else, make sure you tag me and put a picture with the hashtag Mother's Day giveaway and why this person deserves to be gifted this amazing gift set. Our gift set is full of amazing prices. We have makeup in the bags. We have hair vendors. We have purse vendors. We have shoe vendors. And it's going to be an amazing giveaway. I hope that wasn't too loud for y'all. But we're having a good time, like in real life. And I have been working tirelessly to get amazing vendors so that we can make sure Mother's Day is amazing for a deserving mom. So, that was basically what today's show was all about. We wanted to make sure we let you guys know We are doing an amazing show. And yeah, for Mother's Day, and for you guys to make sure you go and submit your mothers, go and submit the women in your life, go and submit the motherly figures, the motherly role models, and any woman who just really needs to pick me up this Mother's Day, because every woman doesn't have to be a mother and every mother doesn't have to be a woman. But everybody has had someone who has stepped into a motherly role model or been a motherly role model or figure for them. So yeah, for me, I have, of course, my mom, who I love. Hey, hey, mama. And then I know, she's watching, so I have to say hey. And of course, I have other godmothers and other women who have really just taken me on and, have really given me so much love, care, and just really supported me. So I wanted to I realized that every woman may not be a complete mother, but they have stepped in that role and have stood there in the in the wings. So because of that, this is why we are opening up this particular, we're opening up this format for this. So I hope you guys are like having a good time this Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I hope you guys are having an even better Friday. Speaking of this weekend, for this weekend, I know there are a lot of things going on. The world is slowly opening back up. Make sure you guys are safe. Make sure you guys have fun. Make sure you guys look on Facebook and find events that are going to be great in your area, but also great for local artists, local singers, local bands. Make sure you support your local art scene. Of course, the pandemic has knocked a lot of things down, but hey, we got to bring it on back up. We have to, have fun still. And when you guys do go out, make sure you're trying to find venues that support local artists. If you see some people coming through your city, even me, make sure you check us out. In this particular year and season, I think we have a lot going on. A lot is going on. So we just all need to be, here for each other and just really supporting everyone that we can if you're in a position to. Once again, guys, I truly just want to say thank you so much for giving me your time, for allowing me to come into your house, your home, your job, your anywhere, and just having an hour of time with me. Like, I appreciate that. And I hope you appreciate me coming to you guys. If you have anything you would like us to discuss, if you would like to be a guest, if you have something that you want to talk about and you want me to discuss with you, come on and let me know. Inbox, make sure you go on the Cal Marshall official fan page and just put in there, let us know. And, someone will reach out to you, a producer will reach out to you, and we will be able to get you on the show. Yeah, that's about it. Well, the floor is still open if anyone wants to come on in. As you guys know, normally we have a show with a bunch of guests. Today's show was more or less just answering questions of the people, really talking to you guys and just really seeing what you guys wanted to talk about in regards to our, let's talk. Okay, well, let's talk. Hey, all right, let's talk. Let's, you know what? In that case, let me send you an invitation and let's talk. All right. There has been an invitation sent. Let's have a conversation. Oh. And this is what I'm saying, guys. If you're interested in coming on the show, make sure you, or if you want to come in, just let me know. And you're more than welcome to come on right now and have a conversation with me. Let's talk. I just invited Creisha Rawls Winters. Hey, Creisha Rawls Winters, come on. Come on up. Oh, it's in your, okay. She says she can't get the invite. Okay, you can't get the invite. Let's see. How can I do this for you? Okay. I wish you could have got the invite, love. Well, we talked about the asexuality. The show is almost over, Creisha. I really wish you could have came on in so we could have had a conversation. If anybody else wants to come on in and see or talk about something, let me know. Come on in. Let me see. Let's be a part of it. Actually, yeah, let's be a part of it. And so I'm sorry, guys. Whew. I love you as well. Oh, okay. And then, yeah. So you guys, just so you guys know, I need to make sure I tell you guys this Mother's Day gift bag. Once again, you all, you all, we have hair in this bag, okay? We have a gift card for a full custom lace wig from an amazing hairstylist in Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, so we have a lot of stuff coming on. Yeah, we have an amazing bag, De Lorraine handbags, which I showed you all the last show. They'll be out next week. We also have our amazing Ann Adrian shoes, which you will be receiving if you win, you'll be receiving a gift certificate for a free pair of custom-made shoes by Ann Adrian Designs, and you will be receiving a handmade Italian purse from De Lorraine Handbags. So there are a lot of things coming out for Mother's Day, and I keep on saying it because I don't think you guys understand. Our Mother's Day show is going to be full of surprises. So I hope you guys are putting it in next Thursday. It's about to be lit. Okay. So I love you guys so much for watching. I thank you. Thank you, Krisha. I love you as well. I am so happy just to be able to spend some time with you guys. Yeah, spend my little time. We're gonna go to a commercial break before we wrap up here, and I'll be right back, okay? Thank you guys so much, and can't wait to see you when we get back, yeah. Twice fried porterhouse steaks. Available Friday from 12 to 6 in Los Angeles, California. Marinated fresh, frozen, and then fried. Marinated fresh and then frozen overnight. This process takes 2 days. All orders must be in by Wednesday. All deposits and orders must be in by Wednesday to ensure that you have an amazing meal. Treat yourself to something special, something new, something delicious. Order today. All right, guys. So I want to say thank you again so much for watching. Of course, we are at the end of the show. And if you're just tuning in, you just missed it. We had an amazing conversation speaking about everything from asexuality and all the labels in between, how to respect people, how to learn, and also where you can find information on what you need to discover your sexuality. At any age, we are finding that people at all ages are currently literally learning. Yes, we are finding that people are currently learning still their sexuality at every age. So I'm sorry, I had to make sure I got that for you guys. Make sure you look at right here below. See that right there? If you have any questions, if your children have any questions, if you know anyone who's searching to figure out who or what they are and don't really know what label to go with, make sure you open them up. Some people we have found don't care for sex at all. Sexual interaction is not about being gay, straight, or anything. It's a personal feeling, and some people love it, some people don't. So we're respecting everybody here. I thank you so much for being understanding, compassionate, and having empathy for others. And yeah, that's about it. I think that was good. I think we had a great show today. So you guys did a great job. You know, I'm here. I'm glad to have fun with you guys. And yeah, that's about it. Of course, you can go to www.asexuality.org to discover your sexuality, to figure out all of the questions you need to know to really see what works for you and see who you really are. Yeah, that's that. And then, yeah, that's about it. Once again, like I said, thanks for watching Purple Couch Conversations with, y'all see all that. Purple Couch Conversations, yeah. And yeah, that's about it. I feel so like, yeah, I'm just glad that we are able to do this every week, and that you guys are tuning in, and that you guys are enjoying it. If you guys have show ideas that you want to see, if you have show ideas you want to talk about, let me know. Let me know. I can only go if I know. So let me know. And we can do the show together. If you want to be a guest, let me know. If you have a product or anything that you have coming out, if you are interested in advertising, let us know. We look forward to it, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. And once again, make this weekend the best weekend of your life. All right, see you guys. Peace, and thank you so much for tuning in. Have an amazing evening. Oh, 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 oh.
You ready?